It's fine. Y'all had this weird facial expression, sort of creepy. All right.
Yeah, I'll think so.
All right, so the first thing you want to do is figure out your basic orientation. So I always look for the left ventricle because it's a big one. So that's a left ventricle, that's a left ventricle. Now I want to figure out if it's front or back. If you have it like this, if I have left hand, left side, it's front. You can cheat and look for the pulmonary trunk too. If it's left hand, right side, it's the back. And I'll have one question I'll ask you: is this the front or the back? And I'll just randomly grab one.
The pulmonary trunk's right in front of the aorta.
Yeah,
right? It's
that's that guy. All right. Once I do that, then I'm going to work everything off of the left ventricle. So I found my left ventricle. That's got to be the right ventricle. The ventricles are from here down. So then, once I find my left ventricle and I found my right ventricle and there's my interventricular septum, I'm going to look for some strings. Now on this cut, it looks like I just missed the bicuspid on this side because I don't see any. See, I don't have any real strings. This is just stuff. So I know the bicuspid is going to be on the other half. So I'll come back to that. So I don't have a bicuspid, but I'm going to come up here and right dead center, I'm going to find my aorta. It looks like a tube, a heavy walled tube. The base of the aorta, I'll find little flappy things. That's the aortic semilunar valve. So let's go over to this side. This is the tricuspid. I've got a little bit, this is the right ventricle. And I'm going to look for strings. There's some little strings there. See, there's little strings right there. Those strings tell me this little flappy thing is the tricuspid valve. Tiny tri. If I go above it, and like I said, I barely nicked it, this is going to be right ventricle, right atrium. I know, like I said, this one I got twisted on, so let's go, all the good stuff's going to be on this side. Oh, for fun, if you will look at the aorta like this, it's going to be hard for you guys to see. You see those two little holes? Mm-hmm. Those are the openings of the coronary arteries. So there's the right coronary artery and the left coronary artery. They're right there where the flaps are. They look like, there and there. So that's kind of cool. All right, so all the fun's going to be on the back half. Same thing, I'm going to get oriented. It's my left hand, it's my right hand, so notice the back half because they don't match. I look for my big side, that's my left ventricle. I look for strings. I know this is a papillary muscle, and I know this is the bicuspid. And then above the bicuspid, see, because what happened is that when I cut it, I pretty much left the bicuspid in place. So it's really weird looking, but you're looking at the bicuspid from bottom up. In other words, there's the whole valve there, like in the model. See, so oops, there, I'll open it up. So there's the bicuspid valve in all its glory. Once you go above the bicuspid, you're in the atria. Now, they hit it pretty good with a knife, so there's not a whole lot of atria to see. But first thing to watch out for, you'll want to say left and right. I'm bad about that, and some of you guys are bad about that. So remember, left ventricle, left atrium. Right ventricle, right atrium. So let's go to the right. Look for the strings. There's the strings. That tells me that's the tricuspid valve. Above the tricuspid has got to be the right atrium. And as a bonus, you see that little pucker right there? That's the opening of the coronary sinus. So you can actually follow it a little bit right there. So I'll get about that far around there. So there's your coronary sinus. I can't ask it on here, it's just too hard to label. I know stuff I can show, but I can't ask. Layer-wise, the meat's the myocardium. So the inner shiny layer is the endocardium. The outer shiny layer is the epicardium. Be careful. If I put a pin and say name the structure, you say sulcus. If I say name the layer, you say myocardium. I think that's about everything you can find on here because you guys already cut this open, didn't you? Yeah. You can go farther if you want. You're almost there. You can go a little bit farther. And you can go about that much farther and open up the pulmonary semilunar valve. Then the trick is you learn them in order and you just review the order. For me it works, I always find the left ventricle. Find the left ventricle because it's big. Once you find it, figure it's front or back. Then find your strings, find your valve, find your papillary muscles, find your aorta, find your aortic lunar valve, nailed it. Other side, smaller side, right ventricle, find the strings, tricuspid, above the tricuspid, right atrium. Below, at the other end of the strings, papillary muscles. If it's the front half, you can find your pulmonary trunk. If you're not sure, poke it. And you can really see now, there's the septum, so there's your right ventricle and there's your left ventricle, which represents what's inside. It's not too hard when you put it in that order. If you learn it that way, it'll eventually stick in your brain that way and then you won't lose it. Because you need all this stuff later. You could be a surgical tech in a cardiac cath lab someday. Or you could be a nurse in a cardiac cath lab.
When you held it, what did you say about you used your thumbs to tell which side it was?
All right, this is my left hand. I have to stop thinking. I'm left-handed, so this is my left hand. If I reach and I grab left with left, I know it's the front half. If I'm crossed, I know it's the back half. But if you want to double check, because that can get confusing, everybody's IQ drops 20 points on a test. I'm serious. You guys are stupider on test day than you are today. Oh, it's true. It's a scientific fact. So things like left and right drive you nuts. So you can double check. I'll have gloves out. You can pick it up and look at it. That's the whole point of it. Look for that pulmonary trunk. You know that's the front half of the heart. So if you don't see a pulmonary and you think it's the back half, it probably is a back half. And the pulmonary trunk is the hand motion. All right.